Hi, everyone. I'm Christopher Thornycroft with Redwood Logistics, and welcome to the Redwood Rundown for the week of September 18th, 2023. I'm back in Chicago. Nice to be back. Not nice to watch the Bears. Let's not watch football anymore. Let's just be good family people. Maybe play more tennis. Anyway, almost as depressing as the Chicago Bears are is this freight market. If you remember a couple of weeks ago, we said that the middle of the month was going to represent a pretty significant volume slowdown. I know we predicted this, but did it have to happen? We don't really need the bad things that we predict to happen. It's okay if we're wrong about them. Unfortunately, we've been pretty accurate with those. So we think that we're going to continue to see that slowdown. We'll probably get our heat up for the end of the quarter. The Pac Northwest, on the other hand, that's another story. Man, over the last couple of years, it's been really tough to gauge whether or not we're going to have a big hit season for the Pac Northwest. But we have seen Washington and Oregon and Idaho and all those areas heat up red hot. They're leading in tender rejection. They're leading in load to truck ratios. They continue to get tighter. We think we're going to continue to see that for a while. New York, red hot right now. Apple season coming on in. Pumpkin season in New Mexico. But as far as the major freight hubs, we're not seeing that major push at this point in time. We did see Los Angeles heat up, though. We saw Los Angeles heat up to 5-1 last week. That was significant. That was tighter than I think people had anticipated. We're also seeing the IOTI start to move up to 1,590. That's really strong right now. That suggests that actually we're going to have some imports coming on in through the mid-month of October, more like beginning mid of October. That could be very good for us as far as freight volumes go, and would be a welcome break from some of the tougher news. As far as the UAW strike, that continues to go on. No end in sight, no end to those negotiations. We do think that will continue. Those strikes will continue to intensify as this goes on. And already the impact of the market. We said that we were going to see a lot more competition from those larger carriers that were going to come on in and be really aggressive on spot freight, and that was going to soak up a lot of the available spot freight in the marketplace. Guess what? That's happening too. So those larger carriers getting desperate. We're hearing from boots on the ground again. The increase of fuel that we saw going up again last week, that is really pushing those carriers that are teetering on the edge. They're starting to move on now. It's a combination of rates and fuel, and those carriers, that capacity is exiting the building as we speak. Wish we had more positive news to talk about, but it is what it is. We hope that you're going to have a great week. We've got the cab coming to Chicago this week. If you're coming in for Redwood's cab event, we're really excited to see you. I'll be talking to you finally not wearing a black hoodie, and we'll talk soon. Take care, everyone.